I need your help with AI or dehumidifier error codes.
Is that because you can't find information on what the errors mean or because it generates so many?
Mostly I can't find any information on what the error codes mean. The manual only says contact support if it makes funny noises. Regular maintenance doesn't fix it or you don't know what to do.
The E2 error code can be caused by the water bucket not being positioned properly or not all the way in its niche.
While I don't empty it as often as I should, I don't think that's the problem. It isn't as complicated as putting Ikea furniture together.
The E2 error code is a common problem with multiple potential causes.
There's more?
The problem can be caused by a compressor failure. The solution may also be a control board.
Then I reboot the dehumidifier by turning it off and back on and hoping it clears the control board.
If the compressor or control board have failed, replacing the whole unit is cheaper than mailing it in for service if you don't have a local tech to fix it.
Tell me what I could diagnose and fix myself.
Their units often have the auto shut-off fail, and the alarm that it is overflowing won't work if you turn it off.
The solution to that is turning on the auto shut-off or visually checking on the dehumidifier.
The bucket full indicator light comes on when the bucket is full.
That isn't an error code, though ignoring it is human error.
The current temperature and timer set display will set the current conditions. You can push the timer button to set it to shut off or turn on automatically, too.
I actually wouldn't care if the timer settings failed if it shut off when overflowing.
When the temperature is over 122 degrees, it will turn off automatically for 3 minutes before restarting. It won't give you an error code though for most AI or dehumidifiers.
I would have my own diagnostic method, touch it and see if it is too hot.
If it has melted plastic or deformed components, you don't want to let it restart.
That's another visual check that is amazingly obvious.
It doesn't give you an error code if the airflow is inadequate, though the black filter would be a good indication as to the cause.
And that can cause it to overheat too.
If the dehumidifier is connected to a hair chiller, EO1 is the error for flow switch fault, EO5 is when the AC input lacks phase protection, EO6 is for app phase sequence protection, and E7 is the water return sensor fault.
This is a standard room dehumidifier.
Then look for flashing lights on the control board, maintenance you need to do, and call for tech support if nothing is obviously wrong except the thing doesn't work right.
If it wasn't working well but had ice on the coil or high humidity around it, I would expect a refrigerant leak.
That still requires service, because only certified techs can add refrigerant to a dehumidifier or an AC.